What you are about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of Top TV, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
Molo, Eita, how's it? Sanbonani, I'm Zwelinzima Vavi. This is ZANEWS. Let's get it on.
It's being billed as the show of the decade, Mangwang 2012. The country's hottest young designers are already jostling for positions. Some have designs on the presidency. Others have designs on the public purse. Suits are out. Gorilla chic is in. Rebel fashionista Julius Malema gives us an exclusive preview of what to expect. Camouflage is in, a must-have for the serious economic freedom fighter. Protect the rubbish that is in your trouser. Stand out from the crowd in the latest camo kit by Hugo Boss. Berets will be big next year. His will be bigger because his head is becoming more swollen. Berets by Kangol. Balaclavers are making a comeback. See and cause a scene. Protect yourself against crimes of fashion. Balaclavas by Dolce & Gabbana.
How are things at ZANEWS?
Oh, everything is great, just great.
Really? What about the working conditions?
Great.
What's so great about it?
We get lunch.
Oh, good. Well, I'm happy to see you are being looked after. I was quite concerned.
I am lying. This place is a game reserve. I don't even know how much longer I can keep doing it. You have to help me.
What is the problem?
I am too afraid to say, you know what, with the Protection of Information Bill. You know some of our puppets are politicians.
Oh, I thought that some of our politicians were puppets.
No, I mean we have puppets who are real politicians, like Zuma, Gwede, Blade, etc. I'm afraid of going to puppet jail if I blow the whistle.
Okay, I get it. Then try to think of another way to let me know what's wrong.
There are a lot of...
Snakes in the grass?
Yes, these
Hyenas?
are drinking our blood while the
vultures?
of corruption are picking our bones. And we can't say anything. This is the only puppet show in the country. So they...
Paying you peanuts?
Yes.
I won't stand this. It's not right. Do the other puppets feel the same way?
Yes, but I don't think they'll come forward.
Why?
Because they are made of latex.
This is a problem. Okay, I'll look into it. See what I can do about it.
Thank you. Viva, Vavi, viva. Viva, Vavi, viva.
Viva.
At Mangwang 2012, sunglasses will be huge, like Juju's car and his house. The bigger, the better. Let nobody see the fear in your eyes. Sunglasses by Police. AK-47 is every fashion rebel's weapon of choice. It shoots straight and never jams. You wouldn't be seen dead with one. The AK-47 by the famous Russian designer Kim Kardashian.
We as COSATU are united in our condemnation of the Swazi dictator Kim Muswati. An injury to one is an injury to all. Viva COSATU, viva! Viva! Long live the spirit of COSATU, Lord! Viva COSATU, viva!
Does this mean we have to stop getting tenders in Swaziland?
Who said that?
No!
Of course you must stop. Mswati is a despot.
But we need the money, and we've been doing it for years.
Except for Nehawu. No COSATU union will work in Swaziland. Viva COSATU, viva!
Viva COSATU!
Viva COSATU!
Viva Vavi! Viva! And the National Union of Mine Workers. We also work there.
What?
The ANC has promised to come down very hard on all those involved in the riots outside Luthuli House last week. I am joined now by Gwede Mantashe. Mr. Mantashe, the ANC says it is going to throw the book at these people. Can you give us more details?
No. Yes, Tim. Actually, we are going to throw the book at them. This book, one comrade Thabo Mbeki was president. We bought 5 million copies of this, to give to friends and family. But after Pulukwadu, we put them in the basement.
So you are going to throw 5 million copies of this book at the protesters?
Yes, Tim.
Why books, Mr. Mantashe? Why not rotten eggs or paintballs?
Tim, we discussed this matter and we asked ourselves, what is the one thing that frightens the Youth League more than anything? And we realized that we had to throw something that they have never ever seen before.
A book?
A book, Tim.
Aren't you concerned that some of them might actually read it?
Oh, no. That is impossible, Tim. Thanks to 17 years of outcomes-based education, there is no risk of any of them reading anything ever. But, Tim, some of them are going to get very, very severe paper cuts.
Don't you think it would be better to expel them from the party?
Tim, are you insane? Next thing you will suggest that we must fire public officials who are convicted of crimes.
Thank you, Mr. Mantashe. And good luck with the book throwing. Julius, can you hear me?
Do you know who I am?
Yes, but it still costs 6 bob.
Floyd, how much do you got on you?
$4.
Comrades, I'm calling on you to mobilize to deploy an extra 2 rand so that I can nationalize these revolutionary supplies made by the sacrifice of our potato comrades so that we can live to fight another day.
Julius, how's the turnout there in Joburg?
Team, it is huge. There are 57 million people here.
But there are only 50 million people in the whole country.
Yes, and they are all here.
I am not.
Yes, you are, Team. I can hear you in my ear. If you were not here, how could I hear you?
Julius, the Youth League issued a statement this week praising Muammar Gaddafi as a hero. How do you reconcile praising a man who allegedly slaughtered thousands of his own people?
Where are these alleged people? Why have they not come forward to accuse him?
Because they would be dead.
That's a rubbish excuse, Team. You can still be very active in politics even if you are dead. Just look at all those dead people who vote for Comrade Robert Mugabe.
You also said that freedom fighters would be inspired by Gaddafi dying in combat. Would you like to die in combat?
Team, the Youth League is full of cadres willing to make that sacrifice. Floyd, you will take a bullet for me, no, Floyd?
A real bullet?
Yes.
Well...
Floyd.
Julius, the Youth League has now thrown its support behind Kgalema Motlanthe, and you have said you will unseat Jacob Zuma.
Hey man, you didn't say anything about real bullets. You said as long as we talk about war and machine guns, the people will stay frightened, and then we can get rich.
Julius.
Yes. Down with Zuma, down.
So how can we believe anything you say now? First is 100% for Zuma, then it's down with Zuma. First you say whites are criminals, then you say you'll die for them.
Team, stop being like this, man. Why can't you people treat me like Nelson Mandela, eh? He was also a radical youth leader.
So you want to go to prison for 27 years?
Go away. Floyd, get me a Steri Stampy. My mouth is dry.
I gave you my last 4 rand.
You won't take a bullet for me. You won't get me a Steri Stampy. You can't trust anybody nowadays.
I need your help, comrade.
Oh, really? What's wrong? Is Kenyugnene no longer returning your calls?
Don't be chacharak with me. I'm having a problem with the puppet masters.
What's that?
They put me these strings on me because they say I am suspended. They think it's very funny. But I don't like this game.
Well, what would you like me to do?
Aren't you the workers' go-to guy? I might be a small boy, little piggy drinking from the trough, but piggies are puppets too. I deserve the same right as any other working puppet.
Oh, but you are a political puppet or a politician puppet, which makes your situation a little bit more complicated.
This is not fair. This suspension is a conspiracy by the government and the puppet masters. They are having a two-party alliance.
What can I say? My hands are tied.
Except for Nehawu and Num, we will never profit from the oppressed Swazi proletariat.
General Secretary, we'll supply financial services.
Shut up! Okay now. Who else? Today's guest is the suspended president of the Youth League, Julius Malema. So, Mr. Malema, how's it hanging? Very funny, team. Watch out. I can see my enemies much better like this. You mean, when you are high? I'm like a US droll team. I fly without a sound over my enemies and I take them out. You mean a drone? Wow. If you are banned from the ANC, you could always apply to the CIA. We'll get right back up to you, Mr. Malema. But first... I am tired of this small boy now. I'm like, what's the word? Frankenstein, Chief. You are like Frankenstein and Julius is your monster.
No. You can't say things like that. Julius was a monster long before this.
The ANC has no place for dangerous right-wing demagogues with populist tendencies. That's right. The ANC is for left-wing demagogues with populist tendencies.
No, right.
And he wears yellow, the color of a banana republic, and that ridiculous beret. He must be disciplined for his beret alone. Malema has created space for an anti-majoritarian, conservative, reactive groundswell that seeks to tarnish the whole movement, portraying us as anti-constitutional national chauvinists. Come again. That's a good. As long as he has fire, he is still in the game. When his fire is gone, so is he. You are right. Call the boy in.
Hey, Wena, what are you old people doing on this Mauritius island? Where are my friends?
Julius, we find you guilty of all sorts of nonsense. Do you have the immunity idol?
No, Chief. I have never been on idols. Do you want me to sing? Dubule punu, batu dubule punu. Oh, no. We have had enough.
Julius, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. You must leave the tribal area immediately.
Oh, is Santon a tribal area? Yes, it is. You must go to Limpopo.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. And take Tokyo Sehwale with you. Mr. Malema?
I'm still up here.
Why are you speaking in that voice?
I've been politically neutered, Tim.
Aren't you jumping the gun a bit?
I can't jump anything, Tim. Those bastards chopped off my political balls.
I mean, you remain leader of the ANC Youth League while you appeal, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
The gloves are off, team. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall never surrender.
You are quoting Winston Churchill?
Winston who?
Churchill. He was a British Prime Minister. Your words remind me of a speech he made in 1940.
British? I'm developing white tendencies. You can take my balls, but you can never take my economic freedom.
Zuma is in trouble, hey, Tata.
What do you mean? With a woman again?
No, Tata, not that kind of trouble. Although I actually don't know about that. But what I mean is he's in trouble because big shots in the ANC are turning against him.
Like they turned against the Thabo.
Yes, and they might not let him run for another term.
Even in the struggle, our party always had a lot of talented people when it came to arguing against each other. And yet reason always prevailed.
But now there is no more struggle. They are in government, but they seem to have lost all reason.
Not all of them, Desmond. There is a lot of talented people still.
Yes, but like who? I mean, who could be our next president?
Well, there is
Yes?
Malema,
Too quiet.
Gwede,
Too communist.
Julius,
Too stupid. I mean young. I mean too young.
Tokyo,
Too rich.
Tutu,
What?
Tutu.
Oh, very funny. Very funny. But not a bad idea. What would my election campaign be? What would I say? Feel it.
Yeah.
It is here in purple. Vote for the man in a dress. I don't know.
To celebrate its 100th anniversary in a few weeks' time, the ANC is bringing out a range of gold-plated memorabilia. This includes a commemorative gold medallion featuring the face of none other than our glorious leader, President Zuma. I see you're wearing some of the merchandise already, Mr. President.
Yo, Tim, my man. What's up, dog?
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, Tim. All this bling brings out my inner gangster rapper.
What does all this have to do with the ANC's centenary celebrations?
We wanted people to remember this historic event, Tim. And what better way to do it than have these beautiful 1 kilogram medallions minted with my face on them?
So the ANC is selling them?
Of course, Tim. The ANC believes in sharing the natural resources of this country. That's why one of these babies will set you back a mere 1.2 million rand. That's an offer of a lifetime, Tim.
So for over $1 million
But
then?
wait, there is more. We are also producing a range of gold-plated goodies so that everyone, even the poorest of the poor, can own a piece of ANC history. We have tie clips, the key rings, chains, belt buckles, badges, earrings, money clips, dog tags, and much, much more.
Oh, the centenary theme is unity in diversity. What does this have to do with...
On special for 1 day only. This priceless medallion for just 1 million rand if you call right now. If lines are busy, call later. But do call today.
Okay, is there any union here who doesn't work for Kim Swati? Anyone? Anyone? Viva Kosatu, viva!
Viva!
Long live the spirit of Kosatu, long live! Viva Kosatu, viva!
No. Why do you always have to stick your nose in everything?
Because it is my job. I won't stand for any oppression or corruption. Now tell me, dear comrade, how are things here really?
No. Everything is fine. Don't let some of these other lazy puppets like Juju convince you that there is an issue here. They are just trying to jump on your bandwagon.
But some of their concerns are valid.
No. That is outrageous. Tell me who has spoken out.
It seems to me that they are afraid to come forward and voice their opinions.
No. This is because they are made of latex.
No, they say it's because of the Protection of the Puppets Information Act.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
New damning evidence is coming to light on how the National Youth Development Agency blew over 100 million rand of taxpayers' money. We bring you this exclusive footage from the World Festival of Youth and Students celebration last year. Sensitive taxpayers are warned. This footage does contain disturbing scenes of entrepreneurs wasting your money.
Oh my God, that's such a cool sign. Did you make it yourself?
No, my granny won the tender and she did it for like 120 grand.
Awesome. Oh, here's the new agenda for today. 10 a.m., vote on who has the hottest ass hair. 11 a.m., vote on who's got the best boobs.
Comrades, down with those who say down with us.
Down! Down! Down!
Hey, do you think there should be like more accountability?
I don't know. I only did maths up to like grade 5, so I don't have that counting ability.
In the studio today, we have Zwelinzima Vavi and Zwelinzima Vavi. Following a visit to the ZANEWS studios in Cape Town, Mr. Vavi is proposing a new union. Mr. Vavi, would you like to elaborate?
Yes, Tim. It is clear we need to do something about the working conditions of the puppets.
What are you proposing?
We are proposing to start a new union we will call the National Union for Puppet Workers.
What kind of benefits are the puppets asking for? We are looking for better compensation to be recognized for our talent, despite the fact that we can't get jobs anywhere else except in soapies.
Soapies?
Yes, Tim. Our scientists have identified that puppets will make equal, if not better, performers than actors on most of South Africa's soap operas.
What else are they demanding?
We are petitioning for the right of puppets to be on national television. They cannot achieve a better life by merely being on internet and pay television.
It is a basic puppet right to be on free television for all. This is the norm in many other countries.
Yep.
India, France, Kenya, even the capitalist United States of America.
Yep.
We are tired of being relegated to the bourgeois elitist media. We want to be free.
Yes.
Anything else?
Well, there's something more sensitive to say. Zweli?
We are petitioning for the industry to use science and technology to make it so that puppets can be operated without having humans stick their hands up our butts every day. This is the most humiliating aspect of being a puppet.
You are so brave.
Well, you know, Zwelinzima, it's so wonderful to see you here, my son.
I brought you some gifts.
Oh, thank you. But these don't look like gifts.
Yes, they look very much like march posters.
That's exactly what they are. I would like to invite you come march with us in support of the worker puppet rights.
Well, this is very exciting. I wouldn't mind going on a march, you know, just like in the good old days.
I was quite fond of the toy myself.
It will mean a lot to the worker puppets to have you lead and inspire their fight.
Oh, my gosh. You know, it's been a while, Tata.
Do you remember how to do this?
What? Toy?
No, stand.
Come on, Tata.
The last time I did this was a long time ago, Arch. Do you even remember how it goes?
Speak for yourself, Tata. You are the old one.
You are so old, you are the same age as the earth.
Well, you are so old, they are going to auction
I
you.
didn't mean that we must start a fight. Let's go. Pantsing a puppet masters, pantsing.
Punching the puppet masters, punching.
Down with the oppression of the latex people, down.
Down with the oppression of the latex people, down.
Amanda!
Wow, this is so much fun. Hey!
You must come down and visit more often, Zwelinzima. It is still a long walk to puppet freedom, you know?
Yes. And by the way, when will you be coming to church again?
I'm coming the next Sunday, Dad.
Okay, bring the Holy Trinity of the Tripartite Alliance with you, by the way.
I will come with Julius and Gwede.
Oh, don't bring them, no. Oh, Jesus.
Prayers are important,
yes,
for all of us.
By the way, Zweli, do you think when I laugh, when I say, do I sound like a hyena?
Hey, yes, sometimes I also get scared, Tata, when I look at that on TV.
And Tutu, that's Tata on the other side.
You are the same age to me. Who's older?
Yes. Anyway, God bless you, my son.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Viva
Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you.
Why are we doing this? Because, yeah, we can. From me, Zwelinzima Vavi, and the team, it's goodbye, hamba kahle, and futsek. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Viva
Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you. Viva Zwelinzima, viva.
Viva. Futsek. Molo, hater, how's it? Sunny Bonana. Where are the glasses?
The glasses went great, so we're fixing that.
I'm going to give him mine.
Yeah, they actually should have. If we could have just got a slightly bigger pair, exactly. No. Actually, it doesn't feel good to that. See that? It works. Have you got a spare set?